Yeah, honestly, the drive before that, I kind of missed a throw. I didn't progress on second down, and then I had to throw it away on third. And so I just needed one more shot because I knew we had something left in the tank. And I just trusted my guys, trusted the process, and ultimately we came out on top.
What did you think of when Kyle runs out there?
I told him right before he walked out there, I was like, this is just like practice because he hits those all the time in practice, and he has no doubt. So I just tried to clear his mind, make it seem like it was practice, and he got the job done for us.
Coach Campbell talked a lot about you can learn a lot from you guys as players. What do you guys feel like you taught him today and the rest of the coaching staff?
I mean, I wouldn't say we taught him, but I would just say keep believing. I mean, I feel like we always had that mentality to just keep going, keep playing. Like what we say on defense is bend, don't break. And I feel like he had the faith in us to do that today.
Yeah, same thing. I think just having the poise and the competitiveness and the confidence to just keep going out there at each drive, especially for them, just keep playing football and having trust in one another. I think Coach Campbell just learned something today, just trust and staying loyal to each other. And that's what he told us. So.
Rob, how much more of the game plan did you guys actually get to in the second half because of the way the first half was with all the field position and pre-snap stuff going on?
Yeah, we expanded a little bit. We wanted to be more aggressive in that second half because we thought we were pushing the ball in the first. Just couldn't get over those little humps, the pre-snap operations. Couldn't really get past the 50-yard line. So we kind of had to pivot a little bit. But you know, we drew up some plays as well, and whatever was working against that defense, and it ended up paying off.
Rocco, what was your mindset after throwing that interception? You know, obviously going in the second half, you really guys turned it around. What was your mindset going through the rest of the game after that pick?
Yeah, I kind of just didn't think anything of it. I've been there before. Honestly, I didn't see the guy passing by, but you know, that's where you're going to see just guys all around in tempo. And I got to do a better job of seeing the field, and so I just kept my poise throughout that game and trusted my teammates and trusted the coaches to put me in the best situation possible.
Miles, you played a big part of keeping that game at 2 possessions in the first half. What did you say to your teammates on defense, and how were you guys able to come out in the second half and perform the way you did?
Right. I mean, I would say it's a collective effort. Man, we got to the red zone a couple times there, and like I said earlier in the first question, it's bend, don't break. When you get to the red zone, we got to always try to hold them to 3, and we're getting the touchdowns, and I feel like we were really good at doing that today, and it paid off in the end.
Hey, Rock. Steve Darian have a moment like that.
Yeah.
As someone who's been with him for a long time. How special is that?
Man, that's my guy, Darian. It's crazy. I mean, like y'all know probably, he came receiver, and in my freshman year, I used to guard him all the time, and he was tough to guard at receiver. And just to see him be able to do this in his senior year, his last year, and be able to perform like this is something special for sure.
Hey, Rocco, Coach touched on that route to Jalen that went for 30 yards. Kind of get into that a little bit, kind of what you saw in that. And I mean, looked like Jalen run a great route on that as well. Just take me through that.
He did. We saw that they were in 2-man for that drive, and so after we hit him on the 10-yard out route to Jalen, we came back with a play that would kind of get a pick on his guy, and he ended up just beating him with speed. And I know that safety's high, just taking off with Jaden, and so I just tried to give him a chance, tried to put a ball out there for him to go get it, and he did the rest of it.
I'll take 2 more from these guys.
This series hasn't always brought out the best in Iowa State in terms of how you perform. What does a game like this, how you start, how you finish, getting the win, show about what your team is and what it can kind of become this season?
Right. I mean, I just feel like, honestly, this team is really special. We are family. We love each other. We love upon each other. Whenever we would get down in this game, we knew, and we knew in our hearts that we would be able to come back. None of us got down on ourselves, and I think that's a big growth from what we've had in the past since I've been here. And I just feel like we're a family, really.
Miles, you talked about
on some of those red zone stops. What's the mentality when you guys might give up a big play that puts your defense on the back end? How do you guys kind of regroup and get prepared to make that stop?
Our defense is made to be able to make stops like that. Bend, don't break. I said it 3 times now. I just think our defense is made for that. We've been able to do that constantly, and it showed up big today.